Hi friends, it's Miss Pearsall. I miss you and I'm thinking about you, and I just wanted to spend a few minutes sharing a story with you today. This story is called Wemberly Worried, and I know because I see the title right here, Wemberly Worried. This is an illustration of Wemberly. She must be our main character. This book is by Kevin Hanks. Kevin Hanks is the author of our book, which means that he wrote the words. This is our title page. I know that this is the title page because the page has the title on it, Wemberly Worried. It also tells us the publisher, Green Willow Books from HarperCollins, who gave us permission to read this book together today. Let's start our story. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things. I wanted to make sure you were still here. Little things. And things in between. Mama, what if I shrink? Wemberly worried in the morning. She worried at night. And she worried throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard. What if it falls on our house? And the crack in the living room wall? What if it gets bigger and something comes out of it? And the noise that the radiators made? What if there's a snake inside? At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings, and the bolts on the slide, and the bars on the jungle gym. Too rusty, too loose, too high. And always, she worried about her doll, Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? Oh no! Petal's lost forever! I found her, sweetie. I'll wait for you, Petal. And there she is, in the washing machine. Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. When Wemberly was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal might have no ears left at all. On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. This is the best present ever. I wish I had my birthday today. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. But Wemberly worried that maybe there wouldn't be enough cake. Because all of her friends ended up showing up to her party. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the parade. Here's the parade. No butterflies. See, said her father, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried because she was the only one. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Soon, Wemberly had a new worry. School. Wemberly worried about the start of school more than anything she had ever worried about before. I loved school, said her dad. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? Don't worry, said her mother. Don't worry, said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and worried and worried. She worried all the way there. Have fun, says Grandma. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Miss Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Miss Peachum said, Wemberly, there's someone I think you should meet. Her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes. She was holding a doll. Do you see Jewel? There she is, all by herself in the corner. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. This is Petal, said Wemberly. This is Niblet, said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. Hi, said Petal. Hi, said Niblet. I rub her ears, said Wemberly. I rub her nose, said Jewel. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side, and they played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. There they are. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. Well, her day is over. Come back tomorrow, called Mrs. Peachum as the students walked out the door. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. I will, she said. Don't worry. The